Hello.
Hello guys, Master Hachir here with your second video into blacksmithing. Today we're gonna be melting some iron into ingots. So, so meanwhile I approach, I wanted to review what we saw last time. We saw a little bit of the skills, especially to make charcoal. We were using the killing skill. Today we're gonna be turning iron into ingots, so we're gonna be using the forging skill, okay? We're gonna review our recipe. We go to 30 because I already know that at 0 I don't have it, which is the iron ingot. Yes, if you notice, it's 20 iron ore, okay? It will give you an iron ingot. Something that is more advanced, but you need to start seeing, is the blue writing underneath, that it will be a regional ingredient. If you craft it with regional iron, it will be a regional ingredient, okay? This is really advanced, this is more advanced, but just keep it in mind, alright? So we're gonna be using the Bloomeries, and this time, unlike with the charcoal, you are going to need your crucible and tongs. You're gonna see, I'm gonna do everything without it, but at a certain point, the game is not gonna let me go without it, okay? So I'm a bit of a mess, but this is basically what you do. I'm gonna show you what I try to do. I'm gonna set up one Bloomery, but usually you set up two. Sorry about the names, like Kill and Killing and Bloomery. Like I know I messed them up. I hope you find it funny more than annoying. But you know which structure that's why I make the video. So we start by taking chunks. You want to get a total of 380 iron. When I pass them that fast, it's because I press Control, okay? Otherwise you can hold click like this, but it's slower. Yes, and in here you have the total. That makes it easier because sometimes in your inventory counts whatever you're carrying, so it makes it easier. We know we have 368, we knew that already. We want to get to 380, so we need to add 22 of iron. Okay, notice that I have only 4 pieces of charcoal. We're gonna need around 20 just to fill the total. Ah, sorry, we didn't need it 22, we needed 12, sorry. So you separate one. There you go, 380, you see? Notice that I'm gonna separate one piece of charcoal, regardless of how many you have, and I'm gonna send 3 in this case, or your biggest quantity. Okay, now we light it up. And unlike what we did with the charcoal, in this case we do need to blow on it. And you want to get it to 1500. And notice, okay, I'm gonna set another one. Most of the time when you get to 1500 it will not react. This is why I left one piece of charcoal extra. Once you get it to 1500, you want to send the extra piece of charcoal. Now, you notice that the temperature can go up to 2000, okay? We don't want to go over 1500 because it consumes more charcoal. Now, some of you are going to say, yeah, but we do a lot of charcoal. We end up selling it. Why don't we? So we don't have to control. Remember that the structures get damaged, okay, according to the amount of actions. So by the structure consuming more charcoal, it gets more damage, okay? So you don't want to use it at a high temperature because it receives a little bit more damage. Something as well that I should have done is to check the actual Bloomery before. I light it up because I checked it before. It's around 16,000, you're gonna see. But always check before you light it up so you know if you need to repair it or not. If you need to repair it, in this case I don't, okay? You still light it up, and then you repair it meanwhile you're waiting, okay? So we're gonna inspect it. You see, 16,900 is not really useful to repair it, but if this number was like 13,000, we would have repaired it anyways. But like I said, first you light it up, and then you repair it. Usually you have two on. Now I'm making the video, so I have only one. As you can see, I still don't have my tool wearing on. It means that I still don't need it. Like I say, the skill that we're using is forging. When you have doubts, this is what you do. You go to your skill tree, you go to like recipes, you look for your recipe. Let's say that you wanted to do, I don't know, a metal sheet. You want to make sure. Notice that it says skill forging. It tells you the tool and it tells you the device, okay? That is important to know. Now, especially in the device, that's a little bit tricky, eh? We have a blacksmith secret over there, like I said. Now, time is being passing by, and if you notice, we ran out of charcoal. If I don't add charcoal, it's gonna like turn off. It's not serious if it turns off. You just need to start over. When you add charcoal quantities, if you don't have charcoal in there, because it's gonna turn it off for some reason. I think it lowers too much the temperature. Okay, and now I add more charcoal. Now, when it's at this stage, notice that the first charcoal it got disappeared is because of the change in the temperature, and we're gonna inspect the building, and you're gonna see that it's been damaged a little. But something that I want you to notice is like, since it's not a 1500, that is not gonna go, okay? The timer is stopped. So when you place it at 1500, when it reaches half, you need to blow on it again. Otherwise, you're just like wasting time, eh? So remember, if it's not a 1500, the timer is not advancing. But if this timer has reached all the way to the end, if the temperature drops as far as the bloomery is on, it's okay, okay? So all you want to do is just to finish this line, and then the temperature is not important anymore. Notice that meanwhile it's burning as well. You can smelt, but because nothing is ready, it told me, see, you can not make anything out useful out of smelting. We inspect again, just to like double check what I was telling you. Yeah, you see 16, 19, 29, it didn't really damage that much, but it does damage a little. This is a new area that is being lended to us. Now that we're waiting, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. That's why it has only 2 bloomeries. Eventually, this is going to be our blacksmith shop. As a matter of fact, it is according to when you're seeing this video, if all of it's going to be like this or not. But in here, I wanted to put up to 6 bloomery, perfect bloomeries. It means 20,000, it means quality 100. So we can do this smelting of iron faster, okay? So you can do your ingots and your pickaxes faster. Something that you need to start understanding is like the blacksmith only does this in a way, like you want a miner to mine, you can mine with your blacksmith, but you're not gonna get regional ore if you don't have a miner. So for the blacksmith, the regional ore is really important. I have a miner I can get as regional ore, but if you want to be independent from me, you need to start thinking that you are going to need a miner. Obviously, I will show you the mines. The node that we are on is really rich. And coming back to our iron, notice that it's almost ready. There you go. Now we finish, and notice that this light up. Okay, when it's finished, you can smelt. Now you can do 3 types of things. Okay, but as a rule, okay, when you turn iron, you always turn it into ingots. Okay, no matter what, you always turn iron into ingots. Mass produce. And it didn't let me. Why? I'm not wearing my crucible and thongs, okay? You can see it. You need to equip your smelting tool. I could have gone smelt, but I want to show you something else. You want to check something. Look, The iron that we're putting is quality 68. Yeah, around 255, okay? I have my 100 working clothes, and my skill is 91, so this is why it is a total of 102.17, okay? So this is your skill, and this is your actual skill. With your clothing and some certain other elements, you up this number, okay? So my total skill is 102. Notice that this temperature lower, but this didn't unlight up, it's still on, because I reached my maximum time. So now we smelt. Like always, I do mass produce. And notice 68, and it started throwing me 67. The game, when you put different qualities, will give preference to the quality in the middle first, and then it's gonna go high, low, high, low, high, low, up until using everything. Remember never to mix qualities, because it will lower the overall quality. This is why when you open the storages, they look like a mess. We put 380 of iron, okay? So that should be 19 bars. Remember that it's 40 of iron per bar. You see, this is already my better quality, 69. Remember my highest product was 68. And you see, I sent one at 73. This is because my skill up. Like always, when we finish, we turn it off. Notice that there's no remains of iron. It means that we did our math correct. So this is how you turn iron ore into iron ingots. I will be showing you more later on of what to do with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.